Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam, and it's on a Sunday afternoon. I had not planned on doing a reading today. This is my chill out day and my carryover from Saturday chill out day. But there was a question I had. Every now and then, when there's things that are bothering me about society or questions that I just don't understand, what I'll do is I'll throw down the cards on them. And today, my question is, why are there so many children born out of wedlock than in marriages in the United States? I'm keeping it specific to the United States. So what I did, I picked up all my oracle cards, my star seed cards, my House of the Wisdom of the Night, my life purpose cards, and my energy cards, all oracle cards. And I clarify them with Rider Waite. And this is what I found. First off the bat, it talks about activated energy. And when I asked about activated energy, I understand if it's activated earth, we're talking about a grounding situation here. What does it mean when I say grounding? Something of the earth, material things, literally the ground. You see the energy coming down from the cosmos into the stone and through the stone into the ground? Okay, we've been hit with a lot of energy, and it's hitting our root chakra. What is a chakra? Energy wheel. That's gives us the energies that we need to function in this body. So what I did, I said, okay, so we're dealing with something that's going to be very grounding. I did a clarification on it and came up with, voila, the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about the passion, the sex energy. Well, the sex energy is your life force. And with that sex energy, you create things. Okay? So we're talking about energy hitting the earth, and we're talking about a life force here. Both of which you need to be very, very, very careful about, because you create things, you manifest. And it doesn't always have to be children, but that's another video. Next to that card, I have jump in. Like, jump into what? And what this says, I clarified it with the Universal Tarot. I got the Six of Wands. So, as I said before, there's a lot of energy hitting the ground, hitting the earth, hitting us in our root chakra, which is located in between the legs, but further back around the anus. It's that little bridge, that little stem. That's where that chakra is found. So we're getting a nice little tickling. Okay? We're getting a tickling. And oftentimes when you get that little tingle and that tickling, you're going to attract. You want attention. That's the Six of Wands. But in getting that attention, you've lost your grip. And you see her in this energy. The energy's still flowing down, but she's falling, 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 falling into a denser energy. And what that energy can lead to unchecked is addictions. And it's interesting that the message on this card says, loosen your grip. Because what you're holding on to is basically, you've got all this sex energy hitting you and you don't know what to do with it. So many of us, or many of you, have been using sex as a coping mechanism, dealing with this dense energy. Some of us have gotten sexually addicted. Some of us are into the alcohol and the other stuff. And the message is, let God in. And what that means is basically, when you find out you're in a situation and you just can't cope, or you've had a very stressful week, you're doubting your future, Instead of going to the club or to the bar or running to a male friend, it's time to sit, meditate, do yoga, and get yourself back into alignment. Oops, something just fell on the floor. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, because of the need to cope, because of the stress, whatever it is, sex became the outlet. And when it became the outlet, there were consequences. We have, from the House of Wisdom of the Night deck, we have individuality, loyalty, and we have the grove. Now, you know my grove is the happy place. Sometimes it can be rehab. Sometimes it can be a drunken stupor. Other times it's just the happy place, the place of pleasure. So what we have here basically is self-indulgence of pleasure. And with that, something was manifested. And what's manifested were unexpected pregnancies and children. Okay? Now, let me say this. We're at a period on the earth where we are going through a global transformation. That's the ice cream man out there. I'm sorry. It must be around a certain time. No, they're early. Okay. Well, I apologize for the ice cream man. As I was saying, the earth is going through a global transformation. I'm letting him pass. And with that global transformation, we are being bombarded by energies. And some of these energies clash with the energy of the earth as we've known it now. And when I say energies, that's what I mean. Definite energies coming in. And the energies that are coming in are high-level energies, and they're clashing with the energies of the earth. And that is creating a great deal of stress for everyone. One of the results of those clashing energies is this quarantine we're in, this sickness that's hit the globe. And I'm going to read up on that too, but that's another video. And how do we cope with this? Because this energy is intense and it's bombarding all of us. And some of us want to throw that energy off, throw that stress off with pleasure. But what we don't know is this. Being in a state of global transformation or planetary transformation as we are, this is the perfect time to come in, clean out your karma, and rise into an ascension. So what does that mean? Now's the perfect time to get your life right so you can reach the stage of walking on water. So you can reach into the heavens without even dying. That's what we're under right now. But it's not easy. There's a lot of conflict that comes with that, personal and global. And so in our quest to try to normalize our feelings especially, and this energy that's all running around us and through us, we turn to whatever we can do to de-stress and try to feel calm again. In this situation, sex has produced children in unexpected pregnancies. Well, that can be conflicting if you find out that what you thought was a family, you thought you were creating a family or had created a family, only to find yourself alone with your children. Now, on that note, This is where the oracle, excuse me, life purpose comes in. Because what I'm saying is these children, these souls are coming into this world now so that they too can clean off their karma, learn the lessons that are on this in this life, suck up some of their energies, the new energies that are coming in, so that they too can ascend into a better form, into a better realm, so that they can cleanse their souls, so that their souls can rise. That's why so many children are coming in by any means necessary. So when these children pick parents before they're born, and yes, you select your parents before you're born. I remember when I did mine. They don't care what the scenario is. They don't care what the relationship is. They're coming in. Okay? But now when they come in, it puts the parents in a spot sometimes, oftentimes it seems. And the parents are in a quandary. Sometimes the mothers stand alone with the children. There are financial challenges, emotional challenges, social challenges. If you're working and find yourself pregnant unexpectedly when you go out on leave, there's no guarantee that you're going to have a job when you get back, and you probably don't, because they have changed your job to something else, or they have given your job away to something else, to someone else, which is not legal, but that's what they do at the workplace. Others of you may have to apply for government assistance. And when you apply for government assistance, the father of the child, whether you're with him or not, is going to be hit by the state for child support. That can be a heavy conflict. Either way, however it goes. The children are here. You're pulling your hair out. Okay? What can you do? All right. Your life purpose now. I think this is interesting. The cards came up. I didn't pick this. This is what came out. We have children. We have support. And we have protected. And look who is protecting the children. This is Archangel Michael. And you know, Michael took out the devil. He didn't take him out, but the Michael cast the devil down into hell. Okay? So Archangel Michael can handle anything you need handled. And what does it say here? Now that you're a parent, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. Okay? You see the children in the Pied Piper and the strength? There's Michael again, covering the little children. Your life purpose fully supports you. And Michael says, you are safe and supported while you change your new career. Well, yes, a career is a lifetime thing. You have gone from a single woman to a parent, a mom. And that is definitely a life change. All right. Now, my question was, okay, single mom is going through all these struggles, some single dads too. What is the outcome, Spirit? And I got the Sun, the happy family, and guess who crops up again in a whole different deck? Michael. For the single moms and the single dads, the family is protected. Now, I had to clarify some things. I clarified Archangel Michael, and this is what I got. I got the Two of Cups. This is the relationship. I've got the Ace of Swords. This is clarity regarding the relationship. And I got the Four of Cups. And what that means is now that you have the clarity about your relationship, you really don't want it anymore. Or now that you've been given clarity about the relationship, you're not sure whether you want to continue with it or not. Or still, your relationship is definitely not what you bargained for. You had no idea things would go this way. And now you need Michael to come and protect you and the children. And this is moms and dads, okay? Single parents. So we have Archangel Michael's in the wrong space. We have Archangel Michael here. We have Archangel Michael here to protect the family, okay? And bring on the sun. And my thing is, well, why is Michael all up in this? I mean, an archangel is a powerful thing. I'm coming out of the Catholic tradition, all right? And it's because of the storm warning, chaos, all hell breaking loose, major life changes, things just not going according to plan. And that falls under the sun. What made you happy is now creating great sorrow, conflicts, trouble. All right? Now, the cards are suggesting, the spirit is suggesting, that in that case, you call on Archangel Raphael. And if you can see Raphael's colors, Raphael is in charge of the heart chakra. And Raphael is the one you call when you feel your heart is getting heavy regarding your family matters. This card fell right on top of a happy family. All right? And the final outcome in this spread is this one. When things get too chaotic and too crazy, you call on the healer of the ages. Now, who does that look like to you? And this is for your health and your vitality. And I'm going to read from the energy deck about the healer of the ages. This powerful being brings forth the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt his strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to a wonderful sensation. You can call upon this emissary of miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. When things get so bad you can barely get out of bed, call on this, you know who this is, healer of the ages. Know that at the deepest level, when he gets involved, you are healing. Okay? The affirmation for that is the powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness fills every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. And if you can't remember anything out of that, remember I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. Okay? Because you're covered. You're covered. Those children were supposed to come. This is their soul's chance at ascension. Okay? And that may not be much to you, but in the spiritual community, that is huge. All right? That's huge. A lot of us are so caught up in the day-to-day that they don't understand that everything that happens is spiritual. Okay? Now what I'm going to do Lenormand's and ask the same question. Why are there more children born out of wedlock than there are in marriages in the United States? And then I'm going to wrap this up. So don't look down on yourself. Don't be down about anything. Just call on the God Goddess you believe in for whatever the issue is, whether it's physical, emotional, or mental, especially if you have a broken heart. Because some of you thought that you had a family. I'm trying to keep the family together, only to find out that you did not. And you and your beautiful babies are alone. All right? So, why? If I haven't asked that already. One reason is that these new souls are coming in by hook or by crook. And they don't care what the scenario is. They want to be on Earth now. Yeah. I'm just curious with these Lenormands. These things surprise me anyway. Family situation, gossip, writing in, writing out. Bridging the gap. Ooh, cleaning up that karma. A lot of talk. There's a lot of talk going on around the address, family and neighbors, about people writing in and writing out of your life. And it looks like an attempt to bridge this gap, to fill this void, is a caged heart now. But with a caged heart, with emotional withdrawal, you got a lot of cross purposes and conflicts. But in this reading, since I read about the healer of the ages, this is the whip, this is difficulties. Go to whatever you deity you believe in. Go to spirit. This doesn't, this is a symbol of spirit. Just go into spirit to help resolve your issues. This is interesting. Yeah, because do some spiritual study. I have loyalty to the Book of Secrets, to this knowledge that's not that easily seen. Start reading something on spirituality and what really is the cause of some of this stuff on earth. Because a lot of these things that happen on earth are caused by spirits. And I'm not trying to get woo-woo here. Let's call it energies. I don't like saying spirits. I call them energies. There's an energy that's hit this planet. I'm not talking about there's an energy that hits the planet. And what that energy is doing, it's cleaning up the act of the planet. But in order to clean up the act of the planet, it's got to dredge up the dirt. It's like if you had a glass of water. Let's say you had a glass of sand, and you poured water in that glass, and that sand settled to the bottom. That energy is like a spoon that's come in and started stirring things up. And it's going to, what's eventually going to happen is the sand is going to get stirred up enough so the glass of water can be turned over and have some type of filter or sieve. You can pour that water into a sieve. Imagine your life as being the water that's being poured into the sieve into another bowl or glass, and all the sand at the bottom is being filtered out and caught by the sieve. That's what's happening. Because that whole scenario, time is up for the foolishness. Time is up for the foolishness. It's time now to start practicing and developing yourself for something different. Because the old ways of living are gone. Okay? So, at the bottom of the deck, we're not getting in all that. Never mind. You know your own story. We don't have to dredge it up. So, what I'm saying is, your situation is not an accident. Your situation is an opportunity for growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Okay, moms, dads, this is Grand Madam. Yeah, and I'm one too, so I know that. I've been there, done that, many moons ago. This is Grand Madam wishing you all the love and support that I can give. Keep moving forward.